Yo, hello guys, welcome to the video. Now, the lighting in this section of the part of the video isn't going to be the best, so I do apologize for that. I'm actually working on getting some things to look a little better. I got some lights coming in, and I got a lot of plans for this channel, and there's going to be something new in today's video. I actually kind of did an oopsie, and like half of my face is cut out. I normally don't do this, so I'm getting kind of new to it, but it's something new, it's something exciting nonetheless, so I hope you guys do enjoy. If you do, make sure to smash that like button, share the video with your friends, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, that's all I got. I'll see you in the video. Yo, hello guys, welcome to the channel and welcome to the spinner, the subscriber fate spinner. I don't know what the heck this is. Anyways, this is a spinner. It's going to be getting used in my channel a lot for a lot of different things, but for this series, it's going to be used to give a positive and a negative. I will randomly select subscribers, put their names on the wheel, spin for a positive, then spin again for a negative. I'll randomly put different things on the line in each episode, and I couldn't think of anything better for episode 50 to put something really good on the line and something kind of bad on the line as well. But this is probably going to be the biggest and best thing that you can get, and we got to start the spinner off with a banger, and that is, we'll go with the positive first. Out of the randomly selected names put on the spinner, these players all right here will have a chance to win, for this next spin, a career stat, which means it'll never change. They'll have it for their whole career in the series. And that is 99 speed. A stat that everyone loves to have. You see the names that are on here. You have right now a chance to win 99 speed for the rest of the series. Now, if you would like to be featured in the wheel, in any video, this video or next video, whatever, you can just type in hashtag put me in the wheel, and you'll have a chance you'll definitely have a chance. Your chances will be a lot higher to be put on the wheel. Also, make sure to subscribe if you're new. But let's go ahead and see who wins 99 speed for the rest of their career in this series. Let's go. And it is Zach freaking Keister. No way. Oh my goodness. There it is. Oh my goodness, dude. I was just okay, there was a couple in here. I want to just talk about this real quick. There was a couple in here that I was worried about. Imagine if they get 99 speed. Keister would be deadly because he's a freaking power bag. Imagine Peyton Hillis on, but has the speed of like Ricky Williams or Tyreek, what's his name? Tyreek, I don't know. Anyways, or I was also worried about Clive Parker getting it. Or could you imagine like a tight end like James Skaggs getting it, or a quarterback Jamie Bell? That is it. So now this next spin is going to be for something negative, and the backstory about around this spin is basically this guy hasn't been showing up to a lot of practices, and therefore he's been kind of partying, and he's had a negative effect on one stat, and it's going to be the same stat. That is speed. He's going to get -5s on his speed. Now he can bring that up over time with more training, because you know Madden, you can earn your stats back, but a -5 on speed is a hard stat to recover. So it turns to hoping your name gets called to hoping it doesn't get called. If Zach Keister gets hit, we'll spin it again, because he's basically out of this, so he's safe. So here we go. -5 speed for Clive Parker. No. Oh, the rookie. The rookie gets -5 on his speed. The running back for Dallas. So there it is, guys. Well, you know, I hope you guys enjoy this kind of spin-off to the series. If you hate it, you can let me know down in the comments and we might take it out if it happens. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let's go ahead and hop in now. We're about to look at every single stat in the NFL for my subscriber players. Not one subscriber is going to be missed out in this episode. This is a special episode. It's episode 50. So let's go ahead and let's hop into that part. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so here we are. Just a heads up, there's not going to be any gameplay, no playoffs yet. It's strictly going to be looking at your guys' stats. And so if you're not really interested in seeing, your stats or other player stats, then you're not really going to be interested in this episode. So you're not going to miss anything at this point. I would love though if you guys did stay. But as you guys can see, we have Zach Keister here, the man who won the 99 speed. The untapped potential is what we're going to call that spin. It's untapped potential that has been tapped by Zach Keister. He's the one who has tapped. Maybe next episode, if you put hashtag Will in the comments below, you could be added and possibly you could either win a positive or a negative spin. But we are going to boost his. He had 87. He's now has 99 speed. He was already in 99 overall power back. And as you guys can see, the rest of his stats there, he was at 77 on elusive and receiving. He now gets bumped up to 81 on both of those. So untapped potential for Zach Keister, a man who's already dominated the league. Oh man, it's gonna be scary. That's all I really have to say. And then we are going to go over to the next person who lost some stats. Clive Parker. He's a 92 overall subscriber, and yeah, well, he's been partying a little bit. He let that rookie season get to his head, and he's been partying and not really making practice or he's just been struggling, and this is going to hurt because he was at 88 speed, which is not bad though for a power back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is now at 83 speed. He is going to be definitely a lot slower. That is going to hurt. We'll see if he can get it back though, if he can gain that speed back. But he's still a 91 overall power back and a 79 overall exclusive back, or yeah, elusive, my bad. But yeah. He's been partying, hasn't been training. We'll see if Dallas can get him to calm it down. You know what I mean? And grow instead of, go backwards. So with that out of the way, it is time to take a look for the first time in the series, dedicate an episode. And what better episode to do it? Episode 50. Also, this is the longest series running on my channel. So thank you guys so much. It's all because of you. It is now time to take a look at my subscriber stats. We're not going to miss any subscribers, hopefully, in this episode. So buckle up. It's going to be a long one. I'm going to try to move as quick as possible. And we might even touch up on some contracts for certain players. And it's going to be an interesting episode, to say the least. So we're just going to go by quarterbacks. The highest overall quarterback, Tyreek Whitehead, at 95 overall. Let's take a look at him and why he is 95 overall. He has had an amazing career. He started when the series started, so he's in his third year, so he's in line. Not every subscriber is going to be aligned with 3 years like he is. You might actually have more than 3 years of stats, so that's just how it had to be played. Okay, his rookie debut. A phenomenal rookie debut. 31 touchdown passes, 8 interceptions. You guys see it, 62%, and he's only got better at his completing his passes. But he had got sacked the most he ever did in his career, in his rookie career, or his rookie season. But he played phenomenal, and then he only went up from there, throwing, once again over 4,000 yards, and this time 36 touchdown passes, and again only 8 interceptions. And he got sacked a little less. Then he made the transition over to Miami this year, and his stats kind of went down a little bit, but he also played for Philly in this season. It was split down the middle. But again, just 2 yards short from 4,000. You know that's going to eat at him a little bit to have to just see that 3 there when it should be 4. But again, still very good stats to say the least. I mean, 30 passing touchdowns, only 9 interceptions. He's never thrown double-digit interceptions. And then he's protected well in Miami, as you guys can freaking see. He's had an amazing year so far, and he made it to the playoffs this year. Can't wait to see what he's going to do. Now, I'm not going to be able to sum up everybody like that, or we would be here forever, but I'm going to try to do my best to give your player his time to shine. Drayton Glendening, 3 years as well in the NFL, and he has had 1 year where he threw over 4,000, and he had a year last year where he threw 37 touchdown passes and only 7 interceptions. He's been protected well better than Tyreek Whitehead, but he is also, I mean, he's had a phenomenal year as well. He's only thrown, his worst seasons were throwing 10 interceptions, and he's only done that twice in his year, and I would say his worst year was his rookie year, and he's only gotten better. Yeah, he had a better passer rating than his third year, but they were kind of similar. I do think his third year was better than his rookie year. So he's just doing nothing but growing. So there's Drayton Glendening. Nolan Price, Atlanta Falcons quarterback for his whole career, 28 years old. And he's been in this league for a while. So this is one that hasn't really, as you can see, these stats really don't matter. It's this year, 2028 is when we started the series. And this is where he took over. So I kind of consider this as being his rookie year, and he had a phenomenal rookie year, only throwing 4 interceptions, which is so far the best rookie season from a subscriber, you know, compared to the other quarterbacks that we've looked at. He didn't throw 4,000 yards, but dude, he was accurate. Look at that, 73% at passing. He struggled his second year, but then he bounced back in his third year, proving that he should be the quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons. So far, so good for Nolan Price. Luke Carnahan, who has made it to the playoffs this year, not a guy we've really seen much or talked about, but he's now got a reason to talk about him. His rookie year was really good, 32 touchdown passes, 10 interceptions, then he only got better, threw for more yards and threw more touchdown passes and less interceptions. But it's this third year that got a little wild for him as he threw 15 interceptions, 36 touchdown passes, though, which is the most in his career. And he's always been accurate. He's just had a lot of crazy plays. But you guys can see he's never thrown under 72%. That's an amazing stat to have and the best accurate quarterback in the league. Moving on to the rookie, Jamie Bell. Not going to be many stats to look at, but this year he hit the league running. Almost getting 4,000 yards, not too far away from it. He threw 33 touchdown passes and only 9 interceptions. And that is an amazing, to be able to say you didn't throw double-digit interceptions is something to be proud of. What a rookie year by that man right there. Jamie Bell, can't wait to see him play even more. Greg Patton, time to move on to Greg Patton. This guy has played for 2 teams in the NFL. One, his rookie year with the Packers, and they traded him. And you can kind of see why they traded him. This is probably one of the subscribers who struggled when he hit his start. Threw only 18 touchdown passes and 10 interceptions. Packers didn't want to give him any time, and they traded him right off the rip. He comes to Jacksonville, and he plays with a fire lit under him. 29 touchdown passes, only 8 interceptions. He literally flipped the script on the Packers. Then he kind of fell back down to earth a little bit, throwing 22 touchdown passes only and 14 interceptions. We'll see if he can bounce back. He's definitely had his ups and his downs. We'll see what lies for Greg Patton next. Quashawn Hill II. This man has played for Pittsburgh his whole career. His rookie year, 28 touchdown passes, 15 interceptions. So that was something that he knew he had to work on. And that's exactly what he freaking did. He threw in his second year 6 interceptions, and then in his third year only 8. I mean, you got to be kidding me. The one part of his game that he needed to work on,
he worked on it all right, and he freaking mastered it. And not only that, but he started throwing more touchdown passes. Another thing to note is that he's never thrown less than 70%. This dude's only getting better, and I think he is going to be a Super Bowl winning quarterback soon, as long as they can build around him. Next up, we have Dustin Schwind, who took over for Baltimore. I believe 2 years he's been with them. Yes, his rookie year, he hit the league of freaking breaking records, actually, almost. 37 touchdown passes that's very good for a rookie, and he threw 11 touchdown passes, almost reaching 4,000. He's never thrown 4,000 yards, but we'll see if he can. He definitely cut down on his interceptions, but he also cut down big time on his touchdown passes as well. But overall, he's been a very good quarterback for Baltimore. Moving on to Casey Woods. This has been a man I'm actually kind of been waiting to talk about. His rookie year didn't get the start, got traded to Minnesota, and then, I mean, you see his rookie career. He threw for 4,000. He threw 38 touchdown passes, 5 interceptions, 71%. Enough said. He is a franchise quarterback, and Minnesota has him. And guess what? His first year starting with Minnesota, he has them winning the division and in the playoffs. And he has so many good threats. Minnesota looks like they could be a Super Bowl winning team this year. Moving on to veteran Jason DeMarco. He has been in the league for 3 years. His rookie year kind of struggled a little bit. Not too out of the ordinary, but not too crazy. But it was really his second year where he took off, throwing 28 touchdown passes, 5 interceptions. And then he fell kind of back down. Nothing bad, but nothing too amazing either. He's had a very solid career so far. He's looking to take that next step into, getting better and getting the Panthers to the actual playoffs. They have never been into the playoffs this series, so we'll see if he can do that for them. Moving on to Jaden King III. Stats. Here we go. Jaden King, his rookie year wasn't that big. He didn't really play much. I think he might have even got hurt. I'm not too sure. He didn't really play much, though. 16 touchdown passes, 4 interceptions, and yeah. I mean, he was just quiet. No one really talked about him too much. He didn't even hit 3,000 yards, but his second year, he came out playing more. He stayed a little more healthy, but he was just, the question was, is Jaden King going to last in New York? And he threw 16 interceptions, only to his 23 touchdown passes. It was not looking too good for Jaden King until 2030, his third season, when he almost hit 4,000. He threw 35 touchdown passes, the most in his career, and only threw 4 interceptions. He's turned the script, and he's made his team a playoff threat. They just missed out on the playoffs, but they were so close. I think he's going to be great as long as he can stay focused, stay mentally ready, game by game. I think he's going to be able to be a threat in the playoffs. Moving on to Will Cons, Seattle Seahawks quarterback, subscriber. His rookie year, you see 30-14, 31-12, 22-10. He's always thrown 4,000 yards, and he's just a solid quarterback. I am going to try and speed this up, guys, because, we are only covering the quarterback so far, and we're already, 20 minutes into this video. I know a lot of you guys don't want to sit and watch a full video, but I do think you guys are going to enjoy this kind of video. Also, most of our subscribers are quarterbacks anyways and running backs, so it shouldn't take too long. DK Smith, though, we can't forget about him. His rookie year hit the league, set the record for the least amount of interceptions thrown by a rookie in the series, only throwing 2 interceptions. So congratulations, DK Smith. You actually have a record. You do. You actually have a record for the least amount of interceptions thrown by a subscriber quarterback. 2 interceptions, and you threw 20 touchdown passes. An amazing rookie start, and you grew on it. You really did. You grew on it, and it got better. But I really think it's just about getting to the playoffs and making a Super Bowl run before we actually get to talk about him and say that he's among maybe a Hall of Famer. I think it's going to take a lot more to get to that level, and I think he's capable of doing it. We'll see what happens. So next up we have Rylan Brown. Now, Rylan Brown, he used to get talked up at the beginning of this episode. He was actually the quarterback for the New York Giants in season 1. And he took them all the way to the NFC Championship, where they lost to the Chicago Bears. So let's find, I didn't mean to click on his actual edit. So here we go, stats. This is what he did to get there. He threw 19 touchdown passes, 3 interceptions, 1 from difference from Jaden King. And he was basically that quarterback who didn't make any mistakes. He didn't do anything fancy, but he didn't make any mistakes. And that's what got him to the NFC Championship. And he's had a decent career ever since then. After making it out to the Chargers, he's just been that average quarterback who doesn't throw too many touchdown passes and kind of throws just in the double digits on interceptions. We'll see if he can get any better, but he almost made it to the Super Bowl. I know that he wants to get back there. Okay, then we're going to talk about a quarterback named Jalen Dalton, a guy who started out his career in Minnesota, and then after 2 years in Minnesota, these are the 2 stats that he had in Minnesota, they trade him away to the Cleveland Browns, where he currently plays. And as you guys can see, he's had an average, he's kind of really, he's been a solid quarterback. I mean, nothing too fancy though. But is his career going to end in Cleveland? Is he just going to somehow fall off the planet of the earth because that's what Cleveland seems to do to quarterbacks? Hopefully not. Taking a look now at Sean Parker. His rookie year was really in 2029, where he threw 20 touchdown passes, 6 interceptions, a very good rookie year, not too bad. And then he followed it up with a year where he threw 35 touchdown passes, 15 interceptions, and that's this season. He's only getting better, as you guys can see. He has struggled with hitting the mark though this year, and so we'll see if he can get that a little better. So yeah, I think there's no way that's everybody. Is that every? Oh, of course, we got to talk about the freaking Super Bowl winning quarterback. I can't forget about him. Now he started here. This is where he really starts right here. His rookie year, he threw 33 touchdown passes and 11 interceptions. Now, it wasn't technically his rookie year. It was the first year he ever got to start, though. And guess what he did? He went all the way to the Super Bowl, and he beat Cleveland to win his first ever Lombardi Trophy. So what has the quarterback done ever since then? Well, he's been pretty good. He followed it up with another year where he actually, in my opinion, played way better. He only threw 5 interceptions. And then, of course, we talk about this year. Now, what happened this year? You're looking at your screen right now, 27 touchdown passes and 17 interceptions. And you're like, whoa. I remember when they went against each other, was it week 9 when they went against Dallas? Dallas was mocking Trey Wright for having 10 touchdown passes and 10 interceptions. Well, Trey Wright, he took that personal. What did he do? He flipped the script, throwing 17 touchdown passes to 7 interceptions for the rest of the season. That's a lot. He flipped it around. He was at one point 10-10. So I think he's going to come back next season ready to play. He ended this season on a high note. We'll see what happens with Trey Wright. He does hold a record. He is the only quarterback to have ever won a Lombardi Trophy. Now we got to take a look at the rookie Roberto Nandino. He's had an amazing rookie season. The only thing he's struggled on, he has thrown crazy amounts of interceptions. And he's going to have, if he wants to play good in this league, he's got to cut that number in half. 33 touchdown passes is really good for a rookie, but 19 interceptions is not going to cut it. He is accurate, though. But when he throws it and it's not going to his teammate, it's going to the opposing team, and that's the problem. Nonetheless, though, I think he is going to be a very good quarterback. It was his rookie year, and he's got that wild cannon of an arm. John Jose, we'll take a look at him. He's had a decent career. Didn't really start rookie year. Then he comes in his rookie year, didn't really do that good. 2011. This year, though, he's really showing that he could be a starter in the league. But he's going to have to cut down the interceptions as well, I believe, and get a little more accurate with his passes. So that's all I'm going to do for the quarterbacks, I believe. I mean, we could go on and on. If I did miss you guys in the video, I'll try and make another one of these. I don't want to spend, crazy amounts of time. It's going to be a long video, if I do that. But now we're moving on to the running backs. Zach Keister. Of course, he's the highest overall running back, and this is what he's done in his career. His rookie season, he missed the 1,000-yard mark, and he got 9 touchdowns. Actually, nothing that crazy, to be honest. It was really his character that made him so popular. But then he backed it up in year number 2. This is now, mind you, this is the year where he won the Super Bowl. I wouldn't say he got carried to the Super Bowl, though. He took his role, and he did the best at what he was asked of. Because I believe it was Mixon, who was actually the starting running back, veteran. It was his last year. He had a Super Bowl run, and Zach Keister said, "Hey, man, you're a veteran running back, and you've had an amazing career. I'm going to help you get what you deserve." And that's kind of what he did. He stepped in when he needed to, and that's what he did. And look at where he is now. He's only gotten better. This year he didn't hit his rushing yard mark like he did last year, but he dominated in a different area that he's never done before. And that's getting double-digit rushing touchdowns. This guy has had a very good career. And I think he's only going to get better. Matter of fact, I only know he's going to get better because he just got 99 speed and untapped talent with our spinner, which is a new addition to the channel. Then we take another look at the only other 99 overall running back, and that's Caleb Goins. This man has won subscriber awards, and he's definitely in the running to win it once again this year. Look at his rookie year in Green Bay. He used to play for Green Bay. Yeah, nothing happened there. Didn't really play him much. He gets to Miami, and he slaughters. You see what, I don't even know what to say. You see what he's doing. He averaged 5.5 yards a carry. He got over 1,500 yards rushing. 7 touchdown passes. What else do I have to say? How is this man not going to win another subscriber award? I'm pretty sure this man's going to be 2 years, 2 years in a row running best running back subscriber, or the best subscriber running back award. He's going to win that 2 years. He won it last year. He's probably going to win it again this year. Congratulations. Caleb Goins is having an amazing career. Dino Thomas. Take a look at him. We're going to speed this up, guys. He's been in the league for a while, but really when he started, he kind of all started. Here's his stats. He's always been 1,000-yard. When we started this series, he's never missed 1,000 yards. He's played phenomenal. I think, again, he's just in Atlanta. They gotta make it to the playoffs. They gotta have a playoff run to get talked about. We're going to talk about Rico Mayo. This is the next guy. And, he's done his part for his team, and it's finally paying off. They finally have a quarterback that can lead them to the promised land, and he is here to run them as far as he can to the promised land. And he's just been a phenomenal running back his whole career. Continues to do the same thing. Nick Diaz, a guy who suffered a career, almost possibly could have been a career-ending injury when he tore his ACL in 2029, year number 2. You can see he struggled hitting 1,000 yards. He almost hit it his rookie year. Then he missed it because of an injury. He was on target to hit it, well early on target. And then he took his injury. And everyone thought maybe Nick Diaz's career was over. Well, guess what? He hit the league with an uppercut. And not only did he hit over 1,200 yards, but he also got double-digit rushing touchdowns. Pretty damn impressive if you ask me. Then we take a look at Clive Parker. We all know what he's done. He's hit the league running, and he was put into a war zone, and he thrived in it. Only just barely missed 1,000 yards, and he got 9 rushing touchdowns. Only just barely missing double-digit rushing touchdowns. He has never fumbled the ball, by the way. He is a freaking beast, and he is going to have to bounce back after losing 5 yards, or 5 stats of speed. So we'll see, hopefully. Next up, running back Giovanni Gerbic. He's been in Oakland, not really about because he hasn't really had anything, but maybe this year we could start talking about him. And he got 5 rushing touchdowns. So I believe, let's see, is there anybody else as far as running backs? I think we're going to go ahead. No, you know what? We're going to take a look at Alex Perez as well in Houston. I see him comment a lot, so I got you, my man. I'm pretty sure he's dealt with injuries. I think if he stays healthy, I think he's struggled with injuries, and he hasn't really been getting the ball. Hopefully his career can kind of start taking off. But yeah, he hasn't really been getting much done for us to be actually talking about him. So yeah. In China, take a look at him. He's a rookie who joined the Patriots this year. They use him when they need him, and he does his job as far as like. They kind of use him as a goal line running back, but I think he's going to get more. He is a rookie, so he's not getting the ball that much, as you guys can see, but he's doing what he needs to. I'm sure he needs to obviously get better, but we'll see where it goes. And I believe that, my friends, is everybody for the running back. So moving on to the wide receivers, the number 1 overall subscriber as a wide receiver is Tyler Hibbenson. At 93 overall. Let's see why he's 93 overall. Well, he has only hit 1,000 yards once, but it's the consistency of just when he's thrown the ball. Like you guys can see, he doesn't really get the ball targeted as much, but he's always there. He's always scoring in the end zone, and I think he's only going to get better. We'll see if he can. He bounced off of an amazing season. We'll see if he can. He fell kind of back down to earth and had, honestly, one of the worst years of his career, even though he was like more targeted in the end zone. We'll see if he can bounce back though and show why he deserves a high overall. Moving on to Greg Gaines. We've seen a lot of him on the channel, matter of fact, and hasn't broke to that 1,000-yard mark yet, but he's done decent, and we'll just see if he can bust through to that next level. Looking at Ryan Cogswell, a man who plays his heart out for his team, for the Atlanta Falcons. Look at his long career he's had. He was actually playing before the series even started, but he's never hit 1,000 yards. But he got so close in 2027, and in 2030 he was very close as well. He's that guy you can rely on. You know what I mean? We'll see if he can break through as well, but he does play his heart out there, and we've seen him make some really good catches on this channel. Next up, Jacob Johnson, subscriber who is the only wide receiver subscriber who has won a Lombardi trophy. His rookie year, got 545 and 9 touchdown passes. Guess what? He came back, doubled the receiving yards to 1,001. And also kept his touchdowns as well. Like, he's had a very, very solid year. So far, these are the best stats we've looked at. He is definitely having a good career. So, yeah. So, let's see. Next up, we'll take a look at Kayak, or Hooten, whatever. I can never freaking remember your first name, dude. But anyways, Hooten. Yeah. It's easy. I don't care. 7, 8, 7. Decent numbers. Again, these subscribers, though, they're struggling to get 1,000 yards. But he's doing decent. We'll see if he can do any better out in Jacksonville. Ryan Hatcher. A man that's living the dream right now after making an amazing catch. He is, dude, the only wide receiver subscriber who is a wide receiver to catch double digits touchdowns back to back. Matter of fact, we haven't even seen a subscriber do that yet. Ryan Hatcher, no, he hasn't hit 1,000 yards, but in 2029 he was so close. But after getting out of Kansas City, getting to a team that starts him, you can look. He's a red zone threat. 10 touchdown receptions for this man, back-to-back years. That's a very good record to have. I don't think any other subscriber has done that. Danny D. Time to talk about Danny D. This man, he played for the Tennessee Titans, got traded randomly. He didn't ask to be traded, but he got randomly traded to the New York Giants, and he fitted in better there than he did in Tennessee. Tennessee didn't, he didn't hit 1,000. This year he hits 1,000, which means he's actually the second subscriber to do so now. The only other person I've seen is Jacob Johnson, and he had 1,001. This guy had 1,098 with 7 touchdown receptions. So congratulations, Danny D. It looks like you're the second subscriber I've seen to do it. Gregory Shelton, the man who talks a lot of crap. Man, can he make a game interesting. He's like the Conor McGregor almost of the league. You got to love him, though. Either you love him or you hate him, but either way, you're talking about him, and that's what I like about him. His stats. Look, do not make fun of Gregory Shelton, okay? He is going to put up... He only started talking crap in 2030, this year. We got to give him some time. We'll see what he does next season. If this man puts up around the same numbers that he's done now, by all means, go roast this man. But yeah, obviously he hasn't backed up what he said yet, but we'll see if he can do so. He only got 1 receiving touchdown. We'll see if he can bounce back though in this year number 4 of the which will be his year number 3. With all that being said, I don't think... Oh, Zaire Daniels. Got to check on this, my man right here. He's out in Oakland. I seen you comment not too long ago, my man. I got you. You didn't really do too much your rookie season, man, but you bounced back this year. 877 yards. Almost, man, you were close to 1,000, but you got 8 receiving touchdowns. You're growing big time. I think you're going to be very good. Just takes time. Angel Smith, man, we got a lot of people to cover. Angel Smith, I think this might be the last wide receiver we do. Angel Smith, he is the third to do it. The third receiver who is a subscriber to hit 1,000 yards. He just hits it in his rookie year. So he is the first person to do it his rookie year. Wow, Angel Smith hits the league running, dude. Congratulations. And almost gets double digits in receiving touchdowns as well. Just missing out on that, man. Amazing. Amazing. I do believe I'm going to leave it there. If your wide receiver did not get hit in this, we'll do one more. We'll do Michael Deeds, because I think I seen him comment not too long ago either, and he was a rookie. No, he's coming off of his rookie year, and he is the third or fourth to do it. I don't know. He hit 1,000 yards as well, though, so that's what's up, man. If your wide receiver or your player doesn't get seen in this episode, let me know. There's a lot of you guys, so there's no way I can cover you all. I kind of underestimated how many subscribers I have participating in this series, so my bad. But yeah, James Skaggs, let's take a look at his stats. He was in Atlanta, then he moved over to Dallas, and it's going to take him some time to get adjusted. You guys can see, obviously, the change did affect him big time. We'll see, though, if he can get adjusted to it. And then we'll take a look at Luke Adams, and I think that'll be it for the tight ends. Luke Adams has had a decent career. Definitely his rookie year. Then his second year of the series, he kind of fell down a little bit, and then his third year he's fallen down. But he did get traded, so again, it's going to take him some time to get used to Pittsburgh's playbook and all that. I expect him to bounce back hard in the next season. Now we're going to take a look at defensive stats really quick. I might even have to make a separate episode, but we'll take a look at Blake West, of course. We got to take a look at his stats. He has done very good. His rookie year, he got 62 tackles, 3 sacks. That's solid. Then he got injured in his year number 2. He broke his thumb. He was out for a while. Wanted to make sure he got healthy so he could bounce back. And a lot of people kind of said, dude, judged him on not playing with a broken thumb. I mean, we've seen a lot of players play with broken hands and broken arms and stuff. So, there's a reason though. He knew what his game plan was, and now he can shut up all the haters and they can't say anything because this man bounced back and he literally broke almost every single record that he had personally. He got 139 tackles. Dude, that's freaking crazy. He got 6 tackles for a loss, most he's ever done. He got 2 sacks, 2 interceptions, first time he ever intercepted the ball. This man was on fire. So there's a reason why you wait to heal up, and he makes that clear. As far as middle linebackers, we have Steven Cruz, old subscriber here who's been on the channel for a minute ever since my Maximum Football series, and he's playing solid football as well. As you guys can see, get triple-digit tackles, and he is with the Colts. I see, is there anyone else? I don't believe so. I might have passed. If I passed somebody, I do apologize. Joel C. Wright, here we go. We got a subscriber. Right outside linebacker, Joel C. Wright. 124 tackles, 6 sacks, dude. An amazing rookie start for him. Patrick Shivers, guy who's won a Super Bowl. I believe he was with Chicago when they won the Super Bowl. Maybe not. No, he wasn't. I don't think. No. But he came in and he's helped them getting double-digit sacks, 9 sacks this season, 66 tackles. He's done very good. Earl Glover for the Rams. This guy has been a big pickup that the Rams got. 71 tackles, 12 sacks this season. That's amazing. He didn't even really start his rookie year, but boy, did he hit the league this year with some payback. We are now going to take a look at cornerbacks. Of course, we don't have too much. We have Marius Elam, who it's rumored to want to have a trade. We'll see what happens. He has only done better. 71 tackles and 81 tackles, and then 2 interceptions in both of his years. He's more of that tackle shutdown corner. He's not really like handsy, but that's fine, dude. Having a good guy on the outside that can tackle is hard to find in this league. Now we take a look at Super Bowl winning Jason Baxter, cornerback for the Chicago Bears. He has freaking done amazing. He didn't really start his rookie year, but then he hit the league amazingly with 94 tackles. Then triple-digit tackles for the cornerback with 4 interceptions. Are you kidding me? Jason Baxter beasted the freaking league this year. Wow. That's actually very impressive. Then we're going to take it over to free safeties. I believe we only have 2. We have Jay Fresh, and his stats: 71 tackles, 1 interception. Last year he had 60 tackles, so he's only gotten better. Not bad from Jay Fresh from Miami. And then strong safeties: Jake, 99 overall. We all know who this guy is. He's made his name known not only for just being an amazing guy, but he's very humble, but he's also competitive, and he's just a respectable player in the league. He's always averaged good tackles. He's a good shutdown safety, and he saves those big plays that maybe your middle linebacker made a mistake, or he stops those plays from getting big. He's had an amazing year. 3 interceptions is his career high so far for interceptions, but overall he has 6 in total, and he's only getting better. So there it is, guys. I'm going to sum it up. If I did miss anybody, I apologize, but I don't want the video to get too long. There's a lot of you guys, and there's only one of me. So I do try my best, though, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. We all know who's in the playoffs, and I'm excited to see who's going to win and win it all. This is the next games that we're looking at, though. Titans, Bengals, Rams, Eagles, Texans, Dolphins, and Panthers, Saints. This is going to be interesting. Oh, Panthers actually did make it to the wild card. So Jason DeMarcus. Oh wow, this is going to be interesting. But yeah, so there it is, guys. Can't wait to get this wild card round started. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was a long one, but it's episode 50. It's been an amazing series. I hope you guys have an amazing day. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.